Hello, welcome to the second episode of In the Making. I'm going to be talking about a few questions we get asked during the wedding planning process. Hi guys, Andrew Coates, owner and co-founder of Salt Studios here. So today I just want to go over a few questions that we commonly get asked in the wedding planning process. So often if our couples haven't been around weddings a lot, if they haven't been in bridal parties or around family weddings, that sort of thing, there's a lot of questions and unknowns that can be a bit tricky. So just want to give you a bit of a heads up of what you can talk to your photographer about when you're planning your wedding. So in the lead up, I guess you want to be able, you've looked at your photographer's folio online, that sort of thing. When you go to meet them in person, see if you can get a whole wedding to look at. So from start to finish, through the preparation, the ceremony, the family photos, reception photos, locations, that'll give you a really good idea of what you can expect when you get your photos back. If you're dealing with a studio that has multiple photographers, check who your photographer is going to be. The way we do it at Salt is we have Latoya, who's our studio manager. She deals with a lot of the initial inquiries, but she'll quickly put you in touch with one of the photographers, who then you chat with ideas, you go through, I guess, more of the nuts and bolts of how the day is going to work as far as locations and venues and times and all that sort of thing. But so when they turn up on the day, you've dealt with your photographer before, you know them, you've chatted on the phone, you've met up in person, that sort of thing. So following on from that, if the photographer that you've booked is unable to make it for sickness or they get hit by a bus or whatever it is, what's the plan? They need to have something in place that if they're unable to make it, there's a photographer there to shoot your wedding. We have that at Salt with the team of photographers. We always are able to have a backup, so we've got someone there to shoot your wedding for you. Next up, if the weather doesn't quite go to plan, what happens? So figure out backup locations. If you've got a garden wedding and you need to move inside, check that your photographer's familiar with shooting at indoor locations, that sort of thing. Check you're able to use lighting and adapt to sort of changing scenarios. So if they're able to shoot in dark conditions, if it's foggy or something runs way over time and you're almost shooting in the dark, make sure that you know you're still going to get good photos if the scenarios don't quite go exactly what you've planned. So lastly, just covering with packages, so what do you actually get from your photographer? If they're including digital files for you, are they high res, low res, are they color, black and white, are you able to share them with friends on social media, are you able to print them? If you're getting prints and things and albums and things like that done, make sure they're a high quality, so they're going to be around for like the next 50 or 100 years for your kids and grandkids and down the line to look at. So that's just a few of the kind of questions that we commonly get asked, but I know there's plenty more questions out there. So just comment below if you've got questions, email, message, give me a call, drop into the studio, whatever it is. I'm happy to help however I can. Thanks guys for checking out the video, and I'll be back with another one soon.